Hey, I'm Baylee, and this is the making of video for my stop motion project based on the word metamorphosis, which is kind of fitting because the project changed about 5 times when I was making it. The original idea was two pencils that come to life, they interact, they get into a fight, and then go back to being inanimate. At first, I wanted to use replacement animation for the arms and legs, so I made loads of different versions that I could swap out between frames. And in theory, this was a great idea, but in practice the legs were way too thin, the arms kept falling off, and the movement just looked really messy. Because I was a bit panicked about it not working at all, I also made some paper puppets as a backup just in case the clay versions completely failed. So I changed the clay designs and used paintbrushes as the base for the characters instead. They were already the right shape, they were more stable, and they were way easier to animate. So I covered them in a thin layer of clay, I baked them, painted them, and then dusted them with corn flour to make them less shiny on camera. For the fight scenes, I made a second set of pencils with boxing gloves superglued on. So instead of trying to animate by and swapping out each little set of arms, I just swapped between the normal pencils and the boxing glove pencils when they transformed during the fight. Everything was animated frame by frame in the Soda stop motion studio. Because the pencils don't have faces, I had to rely on body angles, timing, and small movements to show what they were feeling. I also made sure that they never fully stop moving. Even when they land or they pause, they wobble or they twitch a bit. And then when they jump, I kind of added a bit of rebound, so their bodies like bounce back slightly, which makes the movement feel more physical and kind of realistic in a way. I also used rigs to hold the pencils up since they don't have legs. I tested removing them in Photoshop, but that would have meant editing like 500 frames, and my computer already sounds like it's going to explode. So I just decided to leave them in, and in a way, it kind of looks more handmade, which I kind of like. The project changed a lot, and most of it was unintentional, but somehow it still works. This is the final animation.